Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We have another install video tonight, and one of the first things that we bought for Project Zeus, the Ranger, is we bought one of those front bumper LED lights off of Amazon, and I think the light was like $20 or something like that. So it was an inexpensive mod, and we just wanted to try it out and see, you know, spending only 20 bucks compared to spending hundreds or whatever if you bought a Rigid or a Baja. Well, this time we went ahead and we spent the extra money and we picked up a Baja light. It's a 10-inch and it's OnX6 Plus, and where it mounts is it's going to mount right here on the shock tower. Okay, and so it's almost just like the bumper light we put on a Ranger, but this one is the real deal. This is the Baja. So let's go ahead and open this up and let you guys check this out. And I can already tell it's heavy. I think the other light was real light. You can already tell the difference. What you should, because the price is different. This is what we picked up. Check that out. That is sharp. So this is going to go right here, like that. Man, that's going to look sharp. And it doesn't, it's going to sit low enough so it doesn't impede our view when we're driving. And I just thought it was a perfect light for what we want to do. And we'll go ahead and we'll do a comparison. We're going to wire this separately from the headlights, so we'll be able to tell, you know, when we put the headlights on versus when we put the just the light on itself. So that'll be wired separately, but it pretty much comes with everything. Here's your accessories right here for your mounting and stuff like that. But we got the shock tower mount. And this is a real nice piece. It's supposed to be. Let's check it out, see what it looks like. And this is all powder coated. And there we go. So that's how it's going to mount. It's going to mount right here. I believe on these two bolts right here. It's going to sit in there like that. And the light's going to go right there. Perfect. And then we picked up the Baja wiring harness, because you can see right here, it's all plug and play. So by using this wiring harness, we should be able to just plug right in. You don't have to do any wiring, anything like that, splicing wires or anything. And it, you know, the wiring harness comes with a relay, fuse, and then this is the plug that's going to plug right into here. So that's why we went that route. It's going to plug right in there just like that. So it shouldn't be a hard job. We'll go ahead and get everything set up. Oh, also we got the switch too. So we picked up the switch from Adrenaline Cycle, and you can see on there it has shock tower lights. So that's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be in the cab, and you'll be able to know which light you're turning on. But we're going to try and wire that up to this, because this one just comes with just an on and off switch. So we should be able to wire it up. If not, we'll use that, but I'm thinking we can get this wired up correctly. But we'll go ahead and get everything set up, and then we'll show you guys how to install this OnX6 Baja light. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to take out this seat and get this out of the way, because we got to get behind this panel back here. That's where all the wiring is. and we'll be able to hook up. There's like terminals back there, and I'll show you once we get it open. But first things first, let's get this seat out of the way. You're gonna have 4 bolts. You're gonna have 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and then the bolts in the front are 13 millimeter. So you're just gonna need an open-end wrench. Same thing over there. Okay. And then in the back, if you lift this cushion up, you'll see there's a bolt there and a bolt over there. And we got to put this extension on here. And then this seat should lift right out. And just like that, your seat is out. Take this bolt off too, so that we can take the seatbelt off. And then this bolt right here is a 16. And if you guys have the 4-point harnesses, you're going to have to take those off to get this seat out. But since this is the 64-inch model, all we have is the shoulder harnesses. So we'll go ahead and set this over here, get it out of the way. And in a matter of minutes, the seat's out. So as you guys can see, this is where the battery is. And Can-Am doesn't cover that up. Leave that open like that. But this is where we gotta get into this. All right, so we figured out how to get this panel out. Had to take these screws loose here so that this would pop up, and these 2 push pins back here. And as you guys can see, there's clips that go into here. So you just gotta pop them out like that. So now we have more access. And I believe this is where we're going to hook up at. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go, right there. So that's where we'll hook up the light to, the power. And this is for the accessories. So I'm assuming this is key hot. And let's see, what's this one say? That's a negative. Yeah, positive. So this is the key hot. So we can just hook one to here and then one to there for the negative, and then we should have power to the light. And I think this pops off too. Yep, there we go. Now it gives us more access. You can see, well, if we ever need to get to that, we can get to that U-joint now. Now we know how to get there. And then we're probably going to have to take this off too, or somehow go through there. I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll show you how to run the wires. All right, so we got this all figured out. This panel goes right here. So we had to take this out. And then ran a wire up through here. We still got to zip tie everything. Okay. This is going to go to the switch. Okay, which is going to go right here. And then we have our relay and fuse right here, and that's going to go here. And we did disconnect the battery. So we know that we have to disconnect the battery, that way we don't get any electrical shock or anything like that. And then what we did is there's a boot on the front firewall. We had to, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's a boot right there. And we just snipped off the zip tie so that we can get our wire out. And it came out through there. And then here's our wire right here. It's going to go to the light. And then we just took the hood off. And that's how we're going to wire it. So we wanted to show you guys how we did that. So that you guys know how to run your wire. And it wasn't bad at all. I mean, I just had to figure out how we were going to run it from there to there. And once I figured out what I had to take apart, I mean, it went pretty quick. So we're going to go get ahead and get this all wired up, and we'll show you guys what it looks like when we got it all done, and then we'll go from there. So we got the bracket mounted, and it's pretty simple. We just took off the hood, and come around here and show them, Mikey. There's two 10mm bolts right here for the radiator support, and we just took those two bolts off and put that on, and there we go. So that's mounted, so we can put the hood back on. This just pops right on here. And now that's hidden, so you can't see those bolts. And we're good to go. And then, like I said, we ran the wire. I don't know if we showed them that. Did we show them that boot?
Yeah.
We took that clip off there, the zip tie, and then we ran the wire right through there. We're gonna have to put some more. And then what's nice about this, come on up here, show them. This is what's nice about the Baja wiring harness. It's all waterproof. So we don't have to worry about anything like that. And we're just gonna feed it back in there, and then we'll make sure that's all. Put a zip tie back on that. And then this is gonna mount right here like this. Look at that. Wow. Can't wait to see it. That's gonna be nice. So we'll go ahead, let's go ahead and mount that up real quick. And then we'll have to adjust the height and where we want it. But it's a real simple job. And we'll show you how we did the wiring up in the back there as soon as I get this mounted. I'll show you guys how we did that. And then I think all we got to do is just put it back together. And then we'll test it out. See the difference. I'm assuming there's going to be a big difference. So if you guys come on over here, show them what we did. We tried to use the that rocker switch that we showed you earlier, but it wasn't going to work out, because the terminals on the wiring harness were smaller than on the rocker switch. So we would have had to cut those terminals off, and I just didn't want to do that. So we just went ahead and drilled a hole right here to one of the cutouts, and that's how we'll work it right there. And then you can see we got it all zip tied. All we got to do is cut off the excess, and you can see how we wired it, how we ran the wire. And pretty simple job. And again, guys, look right here. This is the key hot right here. So that's the one we hooked it up to. So it's only going to come on when the key's on. And then there's the other wire we hooked up on top there. So that was real simple. And it's labeled, so that was real nice. It's labeled right there. Labeled there and labeled there. So that's one thing nice about working on a unit that's clean. You can pretty much see everything. Basically all we got to do is we're going to put it all back together, and then we'll show you guys what it looks like. We are finished. Man, does that look nice. I can't even. The line of sight is not blocked or anything when you're sitting in the passenger seat. We already checked that out. I believe this is 108 watts, and I think it's 12,460 lumens. So it's pretty powerful. And it also has the, the two modes. It's got the flood and the dry mode. So let's turn it on. I don't know if we're going to be able to tell in here. Let's see. Oh yeah. Second light on. That's just the one light. Oh my God, I can't even see, it's blinding me. Come around here, see, I don't know if it's gonna come out good on camera, but you guys can see. That's not even the headlights. And look how bright that is. Tell you what, think we should take it outside? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's take it outside. I'm gonna start this bad boy up. Alright guys, so this is nothing on, and this is just the headlights. This is not the Baja Design LED light. Not too bad, that's regular, and that's bright, okay? So now let's put the Baja light on. You can tell the difference, okay? Baja light, regular light. Baja light, regular light. Big difference. We'll be able to tell when we're out on the trails, but right now I can already tell it's going to be a big difference. Look at the front. Look at that. Boom. All right, let's head back to the garage. Well, is it worth it? I would say yes. It's definitely worth the money. It's not an Amazon light. You can definitely tell the difference. It looks like it's better made. It's a lot heavier than those Amazon lights. So time will tell. We'll see if it holds up. It's supposed to last 50,000 hours. You know, so that's probably a pretty long time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment down below, tell me what you guys think. Also make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell. That way you guys don't miss the next video. See you on the next one.